I can win! I feel great! I can do this!
All right, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. Bam. All right, how's it look? Look good. I gotta fix one thing here. One moment. See this little space behind me? That's not acceptable. Give me one sec here. There we go. All right, ready to roll. And today, got something cool to share actually, but yeah, before we jump right into it, I guess I should let you all know who I am. For those visiting from the VODs or here for the first time, my name's Nagai, your Guilty Gear old man, your Guilty Gear OG son. Today we'll be playing around with Guilty Gear Strive 2.0, just dropped no more than a week ago. Wow, yeah, okay, just dropped maybe like on Thursday or Friday. So we're currently in the honeymoon phase of this patch, and we're trying to figure out all the new things, and we're being very excited about all these new things that have been changed, I suppose. All the different little buffs for Dizzy. Pretty exciting stuff, and I'm happy to show you guys one new thing today. That I just noticed this morning as I woke up. I scrolled through my phone. I noticed a Japanese player show a certain thing. I'll just show it to you guys right now, and it gave me an idea of what I really want to be trying this morning. Okay, let me just grab the browser. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'm feeling a little bit sick. I think I caught something on the airplane. You know how they say like air circulates very poorly in an airplane. There's that, and there's also the fact that it's like low humidity, which apparently provides a really good like vehicle, or a really good how do you say environment for viruses and bacteria to grow. So if anyone was coughing, and there are people who are coughing and sneezing on the plane, it's easy to get something. And the air being dry doesn't help here too, so that probably made my throat a little dry. Booja Bands, how's it going? Ready to learn more Dizzy? All right, well, check this out here. This is from user pure_usagi-san, and I think this deserves way more likes and reposts, but this is the first time I've seen anything like this in 2.0 anyway, and I'll just go ahead and play it. So I don't particularly like going for that instant error-js because it's not as consistent, but that's not the main focus of this. The main focus is doing a jump in JH and then a double jump JK, getting the fish to kind of extend the pressure, kind of extend the combo, right? So in this case, you're doing a fuzzy JK from a JH, the fish bites, and then you get a conversion. This is something that I was working on actually in the old patch, but I needed wall slump for this to work out. Actually, it'd be kind of fun to show you guys what I was working on, and then we can just say we'll never see that ever again, but we'll try to imitate it here. But you know, before we even get to like this double jump JK, there's a few things I want to kind of review real quick, and I wrote it up here. This kind of just reminded me of a few things. One, I can stop using JK as a safe jump button because JH reaches pretty far down. It's probably a better button to use as a fuzzy. It's also a higher attack level. I believe JK is either, it's got to be level 1, level 0 or level 1. Probably level 1. While JH is level 2, so you're going to have a little bit more hit stop to kind of play around with. And then they did mention something about Hurtbox standardizations. and maybe that affected how people are OTG'd. So there are some like empty 5p frame filling setups that don't work on everyone in the corner. Like I think you can OTG Gold Lewis, you can OTG Sin, and there's a few other characters, probably all the big characters plus Sin and maybe a few more, which kind of makes your throw 5p with jumping in the JK or whatever, that setup a little less potent, right? You can't do that on characters where you actually need to save jump, such as Sin. So there's that too. We'll take a look at that. What else is right here? And then we'll look into any interesting fuzzy setups, like this one. So I'll see if this works with the easier JH landing or instant air dash JH 2K2D. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I thought that was kind of a neat thing to show and something to just kind of sink your teeth into before I do boring stuff. Buja Bands, how's it going? How does he jump forward on the wall? Sorry, new player. Jump forward on the wall. It looks like a dash jump, but I can show you while I play here too. Ramsey, how's it going? I'm here for the morning drive. Let's go. Hopefully my voice isn't annoying during a morning drive, but and hopefully I can properly articulate things so that I can give you a good visual of what's going on. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Ramsey, drive safe, all right? Make sure you're not too distracted, man. If you have any questions, let me know. V Sire, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. I didn't even do anything yet. I didn't do anything yet, but I appreciate you you gave me that follow. But let me show you guys something. All right. Let me give you. Oops. Give me a sec here. I got a little tangled situation here with my headset. 1 sec. Gotta fix this up. All right. Oh, testing 1 2 3. Okay. V-Sire, hope you're doing well. Okay, so let me show you guys what I was actually working on quite a bit before the patch, and we can't do this anymore, but we can try to work towards it. By the end of the stream, I'm going to be doing something like this. So in the corner, we're going to throw our opponent. Actually, you know what? Let's make sure that they're blocking here. Give you some button ASMR here, Ramsey. We want them to stand and guard. Okay, here we go. So let's just say you do a guard crush, wings of light, set, throw them out of the corner, right? And then we're gonna do something like this. So, kind of what I... Oopsies. Hopefully I did it right. But by doing your fish like this, with that 2S frame fill, you get this fish that bites after the fuzzy. And then you get wings of light activation on successful mix-up, right? One more time. So this kind of auto times your 2S, basically. Well, not your 2S, your fish and that JK. So you get this nice little, and from the untrained eye, it just looks like, oh, it's a double overhead. But this is a mix-up that comes after the JK. So JK into double jump JK, right? After that falling JK, Izzy does have the option of going low, or it has the option of going high with the double jump JK. So there is a branching path from this JK. It's a fielder's choice, whether you want to snag them on first base or tag them at home, Actually, that's not a good analogy. Throw it to first base or throw it to second base. There's a second base. that's first space basically, right? So you got to mix up. Plus this one is kind of nice because it is a follow-up to Wings of Light. Whether they block it or not, they're gonna still have to they'll have to deal with Wings of Light one way or another. Now again, what's cool about this is that it's enhanced by the fish, right? Let's see if I can do it again. Fish dash. The fish sets it up really nicely. Really nicely. Alright, so spoiler alert, you cannot do this anymore in 1.0, unfortunately, because wall slumps are now not a thing. Not a thing no more. So let's work towards getting to that point, and I strongly believe we can. In fact, I showed that we could. Give me a sec here. This headset situation is. I need a longer cord. There you go. We'll switch a route. Just move everything over a little bit. Alright, so that's the past, but we are here now in Guilty Gear 2.0. That nightmare is over. We can wake up. Wake up, everybody. Wall assault never existed. Alright, so let's go ahead and load up the same scenario with the same stage. Council of 3. And yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Ramsey says, also, how do you get Ice Spike into Ice Floor into Dash Wings 2K setup? I saw Dizzy do it, and I'm like, that window had to be tight. It's a tight window. Yeah. Long story short, it's tight. You can do it. So I'll do it real quick here for you. So the trick is, while you're doing Ice Spike Ice Field, while you're doing the ice field, you're already holding down, and you do the Wings of Light motion is down heavy, right? But it's kind of hard to do dash down heavy, right? Or down on heavy. Sorry, dash down on heavy or down on dash heavy. I mean, you could do it that way. That's not a bad way of doing it. So Ice Spike, Ice Field, down, dash heavy. That's probably the input. You can also, yeah. So you have to be in neutral, or you have to be dashing at the end, right? So you can't do down, hold down, and dash and heavy at the same time. That's not going to work. Otherwise, you're just going to stay put, right? It's you want to be doing a little micro walk there, right? Micro horizontal movement. So you have to let go of the directional inputs. So down, dash, macro, heavy. Now again, we can make it even more compact by already holding down during the ice field, right? So I'm holding down here, and then the ice field, the Wings of Light motion is a little weird in terms of a buffer. If you're already holding down, all you need to do is let go of the stick or let go of your inputs and tap down and heavy again, and it'll activate Wings of Light. So like I'm charging down, I'm gonna let go of the stick and just tap down heavy. Wings of Light activates. With that knowledge, during the ice field, you don't have to precisely tap down twice. You can already be holding down, and then you manually time a release of your stick, tap down again, and then dash macro heavy. So like it's not that much different than doing just like base down on heavy, but because you're already doing something, right? I don't know. You minus one input out of like what? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 button press into like a 3 button press, which is like, it will help a little bit. So it should look like that, right? And it's pretty tight still. It's pretty tight, but you get like 1 and maybe a half a second of wings of light timing if you want to like squeeze out every single little bit of effectiveness. Yo, Daytona, how's it going? Ohio gozaimasu. Illumi Pulse, how's it going? Hope you're doing. Hell yeah, I found my Dizzy Guru. We're getting out of gold with this. Hell yeah, let's go. This one is a little bit more tricky. Like if you're trying to get to gold or get from gold to platinum, I believe, you know, you don't need to worry about this just yet. Other things you gotta bigger fish to fry, right? But this could be helpful. Maybe practice that. All right, so as we discussed earlier, there's no more wall slumps, right? So that setup that I had does not work. Try it again. So I've been working on this setup for a little while. Alright, oopsie, I messed it up, but either way, you can see that they will hop out of the wall stick situation. So I'm a little bit slower today. I have a combination of maybe being a little sick and also it's pretty early in the morning. Alright, before we get to how we can set up a fish into a fuzzy, let's talk about our new safe jump button, JH. So before, you can safe jump pretty easily with a 5p frame kill here, and then double jump JK. Well, this is I didn't set it up as a safe jump actually, but let's do it proper, right? Something like that. So I'm holding down back during the hit stop of the JK, and that allows me to block during the supposed JK hit stop, which is actually not there if they do something invincible such as a DP. So I'm holding down back during that. Again, this is a recording. I'm playing it back on myself. I'll play it back on a regular block string. You can see that it continues. And now I'm going to play it back with the DP to show that it is in fact a safe jump. Okay, but we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to do JK. JH is a much better button. It's a much deeper reaching button than it was before. We can still do the same 5p frame kill setup and then just go on with the JH instead of a JK. Simple and arguably, well, I think it's going to be more effective. Well, we'll see by the end of this stream. Now, I have a few questions. One, can you still fuzzy with it? The answer is probably yes. And two, can we do anything really cool with this? The answer is probably yes. So 5p. Let's try to make it a fuzzy. Maybe you can't do a fuzzy in this case. Let's try it. Maybe I have to do it a little earlier. There you go. So a very deep JH. Oh, okay, no, there's just a little bit of timing to it, right? So I'm going to block this high and then block low. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and go for a low on the same JH height. That's a little low. Let's see if we could just double jump from a very low JH. That would be very nice. What would you say is the best way to learn fighting game as a new player? That's a good question. As a new player, I think the most important thing is just to establish the fun side of things, right? Like, are you having fun yet? If the answer is no, then you know, you can try to figure out ways to have fun. Like maybe it's a character you're playing, etc. I didn't list a whole lot of things there. The character you're playing, Yeah, that could be a big thing, right? So maybe just make sure that the character you're playing is someone that you like, right? That's the most important thing, is having fun, right? Because at the end of the day, after a long day of work, or if you're going to school, if your hobby is not making you have fun, not making you happy, then it's time to move on, right? That's number one. Number two, now that we established you're having fun, the best way to learn is to actually get into some matches, preferably with someone at the same skill level as you. It's best to have a partner that is around the same skill level, because you'll have fun just taking matches back and forth. You'll be learning together if you're new. Or you have like a very healthy set of people to play with. If they're like much higher level than you, you know, but they're like really nice people. They're there to help you. They'll switch characters to ensure that you're growing as well as their side characters are growing. That sort of thing. That's very nice. That'd be very, like, that's what I'd want if I was a new player, right? In terms of resources, you're in the right spot here if you play Dizzy. You know, find a streamer or someone or a content creator who, or maybe not a content creator, find a resource that is focused on your character. Preferably nothing too negative. You know, you don't want to drown yourself in some negative discourse or some dooming and glooming. You know, if you're trying to have fun, man, right? Trying to have a good time. So I think, like, you know, having fun, finding the right people and getting the right resources, those are main things. And just playing, actually, you know, if you're kind of lost on what to do, find some matches online, play some people, and you know, have fun, see what you're doing wrong, or try to recognize what you're doing wrong, and you want to kind of try to fix it. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm sitting up in the lab. I saw something cool, so I'm like, okay, can I do that? What else can I do from it? In your case, or maybe even my case, when I'm learning a new character, if I'm playing around neutral, right, and I notice I'm hitting people with like this button, right, like how can I fully capitalize off this button, JH? And then I'll go back in the lab and try to figure out what else I can do from it. Or, you know, I noticed I'm hitting people with this button a lot, /. Is there anything cool I can do from there? That sort of thing, yeah. But yeah, that's like, there's a lot of ways to approach it, but that's how I would. Bujaban says, this is my first fighting game, and I feel I learned a lot also from Dustloop, at least for the basic combos. Yeah, that's a good, Dustloop is a good resource. I think it's a little bit too advanced, but it's there if you want to like get really nitty and gritty with the details. All right, so I think we've pretty much established that this is a pretty good button for safe jump. I was just trying to feel out how it works with the double jump, and you just have to do a little bit early. But I was wondering if, like, maybe I was wondering if perhaps an early button would make the low a lot worse. So it felt okay, but I want to try to see what happens if I hit from a pretty high height. So like that, for instance. Does it still combo? So I'm gonna down back block. It still combos, and I want to see if it's still a okay-ish block trigger. I'm gonna hold up back here. So I didn't get punished. The game tells you if you get punished if you got hit on a jump startup or a backdash. It didn't say nothing. Excuse my grammar. It didn't say anything, right? So that means it's rather airtight. There's no gaps to it. So even at a high height, like falling down with a JH in this regard, seems to be pretty stable. But let's try to test its limits. I'm gonna hit it at the earliest as possible and see if I can do a 2K, right? Way up there. Try not to make it whiff. Yeah, so it's pretty tough to mess up. There we go. I think that's pretty high. So I'm gonna hold up back here. Still, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's still not a punish. Idio, how's it going? Says, in my opinion, Dustloop is a great resource, but not the best for beginners. You can probably learn a lot more by playing more and watching good players. Not even watching good players, I think. Sometimes you see, like, the best players. Like, solid players, yes. But sometimes you watch, like, top-level play, and you wonder why they do certain things, and it could just be because they just felt like it, right? And sometimes when you play at top level, playing outside the box, playing outside the meta, and just doing whatever you feel like will beat the meta. You know what I mean? Doing some wild stuff in like really solid play just throws people off. So like, be careful on super top level play, because they'll often do that. It's like, why did they do that? Same thing as like, why did the author say the curtain was blue in like a poem analysis or some short story analysis? It must be signifying that some emotion of depression or sadness, right? But then in truth, the author just said, no, I just like the color blue, you know. You don't want to interpret things too much. That's why it's helpful to have like, I'm not just saying it for my stream, but like if you have someone to watch that plays your character, you can ask them questions and then they can give you direct feedback, right? Instead of it being like, I just did it because I felt like it. I mean, that could be the case too. All right. I got an idea. So they standardized a lot of the Hurtboxes, right? I'm wondering if they fixed a thing that I had a big issue with, which is, although this is a very solid safe jump and it works mid-screen on all characters, right? Jumping down with the button, in this case JH. 5P in the older game, in the older version, actually OTGs certain characters. So let's see if that's still the case. One character that stands out to me is actually Sin. Like, as if we already had enough problems against Sin. Very, very, very aggressive character that, the playstyle really, isn't very compatible with Dizzy. But, like, check this out. I wonder if this is still the case. So this is old version. If I throw Sin in the corner, or let's say if I throw him mid-screen, right, I'm trying to do this safe jump. It'll work, right? Oh, there, that's a DP. This will work. Actually, I don't need to show you that this is a safe jump. You guys know it's a safe jump. Right. So in the corner, though, 5P will OTG the opponent. And, like, against Sin, because, once you're on him, you don't want to get off him. Because he's... Like, once you establish offense, right, you don't... It's really heartbreaking to have your momentum be stifled with the DP. I wonder... Yeah, this... It's already tough to, like, get him in the corner is what I'm trying to say, right? So, like, if you're trying to, like, establish continued momentum with a safe jump, and you did that, it just, like... It just ruins it, right? Excuse me, I'm really nasally. I got like a lot of congestion. So I wonder if that's the case now. Can you 5P OTG him? No. Okay, that's like a shadow buff for Dizzy. So, once again, this is actually kind of cool. 5P here. And then in the new world, it doesn't work. That's cool. I didn't realize that the implications of Hurtbox standardization turn into this. Sorry, this is supposed to be patch notes here. There we go. So, where is it? Yeah, damaged state Hurtboxes. So there's now just two different hurt boxes, standard, and then there's the large. So we'll test it out on the large characters too. All right, so it looks like may look insignificant, but this provides really good, more standard offense with Dizzy, right? You can do a safe jump in the corner. This is really cool. There's other ways to safe jump. There's other ways to actually mitigate DP pressure now, especially with JH being so good now. You can do air dash back JH, score like a delayed overhead, and still continue to maintain momentum. Right, if you wanted. So and this is a overhead, of course, and it's also a safe jump. Right, really cool. Yo, test my luck. How's it going? And Bujuban says, I found some combos there very overwhelming. I stuck to basic combos and focus more on learning to defend well. Yeah, that's a good way to start. My hero says, I love hitbox standardization. So many chip routes I came up were very character specific. Yeah, hell yeah. I love it too. So two safe jump situations got enhanced with this patch, which is like, to me, that's awesome. I don't know if I did wish for this in a video. It was a rather small video. It got maybe like 2,000 views or something like that, but maybe Arcs just watched it. This is what I wished for: hitbox standardization, and plus enhancing of air to ground normals. But maybe a lot of other people were wishing for it too. So let's try it on a larger character. So Potemkin, I won't show in 1.0. Potemkin will. Actually, maybe I will. Let's do it. Might as well while I'm here, while I have the resources out. So 5p here. Does it OTG? It doesn't. Nice. Like I was actually okay if this OTG'd. Oh, that's cool. All right, we got some new toys to play with. I know this doesn't look too flashy. I know my plus R friends, Taya, he's just rolling his eyes right now. It's like, ooh, what's the big deal? It's a safe jump, snore jump. But hey, you know what? We can do it now. This is interesting because I'm sorry, Taya. I didn't mean to throw you under those. He's a lovely person, by the way. I'm just bugging him. He's a good friend of mine. But I mean, he probably doesn't. Yeah, he's a really good plus R player, inventor of melee blocker. Anyway, so oh wait a second, the old version it whiffed too. The old version it whiffed too. Of course, you can't JH on the old version. It's got to be a JK. Or you can JH, but it's not too bad. Oh, either way, I forget which characters in the old version got OTG with the 5p. But Sin was one of them, and Sin was a problem. Let's see. I think Faust is one of them too, actually. Let's just test it on Faust really quick. I believe Faust is one of them. Placeless matches are rough, but when you're starting out, you just want to get placed so you can get close matches. That's true, yeah. Yeah. So, I believe in the past, 5p, yeah, that OTGs, we don't want that. Also, here's another character that is pretty slippery. Love it. Very slippery character. if you have him in the corner, you don't really want to have him escape the corner. Can he down forward this though? He can't. Okay, so ill-advised to down forward on defense, but he has that option. I think if you're having I think if you get the Faust to down forward on your offense, you're doing something right. Right. Look at that. It's down forward now on both sides. What? Hold up. The old version? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, use OTGO, of course. All right, one more time. So, beauty. Love it. Yeah, my placement matches, because I played Dizzy for a very long time, I got sent right up to the top, the one just right before Vanquisher. But I wish I didn't. I got to Vanquisher quick, and then after you get to Vanquisher, it's like a big range of players because the matchmaking isn't very good on my side. So if it doesn't feel too different than Celestial, except it has a lot more stronger players in general. I wish I had better internet. Alright, so that is that. Okay, so let's check some of this off my list here. So JH has a safe jump button, love it. Corner standardization of OTG hitboxes, yep, this is really nice. Throw into 5p frame kill. I guess we shouldn't say that on YouTube, right? Frame fill. 4 jump. J, K, or H. I think we're gonna like H. Works universally. Corner and mid screen. I guess you don't need to say corner or mid screen. All right, so interesting fuzzy setups. Well, you just saw one. This is gonna make fuzzy setups a lot easier because you're doing at least one more frame of hit stop, and I think that makes a big difference. Let's see, who is a good character to do this on? I want a character that has let's go ramp. Character that has a grounded super, just to kind of show something. All right, so what are the implications of using JK? Excuse me, using JH rather than JK. So take a look at the Dizzy frame data. All right, so Dizzy frame data. We're gonna take a look at attack levels here. So JK comes down with a level 1 attack level. Okay, that's important. JH comes down with a level 2. What does that mean? If you just click on the attack level or just hover over it, hover over JH attack level, it'll tell you these little statistics that may, it doesn't really matter. Like, you don't need to memorize this or anything, but you just need to know that there's more hit stop the higher level of attack. So I was hoping JH would be level 3, but it's actually level 2, so you get one more frame of hit stop. It's not a big deal, but it does help a little bit. And what does that mean? It means that on the jump cancel, there's a little bit more of a gap, but because it causes more hit stun, you can still fuzzy, of course. Yeah, it's easier to fuzzy with this button. It's a lot more of a it's a little bit more larger window, so it makes it a little bit easier overall. All right, so we're gonna be jumping in with a JH instead of a JK. Having like one more hit stop also helps with like buffering inputs. So like if you're doing like a super between like during the hit stop, it's easier to buffer the super input from this than it is from here. This is a lot more chunkier of a button. right? It slows the game down a little bit more. It helps. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's just do let's do a fuzzy. So I'm gonna do 5p, jh, and then jk. It won't convert unless you have meter or other situation asterisk. We'll get to that. So let's do this. So we're gonna fall down with a jh and double jump jk, come down, and then continue combo of pressure. So if they got hit here, if they block this and they down back block because they're expecting you to fall and do a 2k, which is like the normal fighting game player response. By the way, this will probably mostly work against players who just know better. If they play fighting games, they know that if you fall down, like if you're coming down with a button, like if you're Ryu from Street Fighter, right? You do this button, you do like a jumping roundhouse, and then you do like the quickest way to open up your opponent is do your low, right? It's your fastest button that will open up an opponent if they're not blocking low. So that's usually what they do, you know, Street Fighter, jump in, roundhouse, crouching short or something like that. I don't know. Into a combo. In this case, bam bam, right? The fuzzy is supposed to like break that kind of thought process, like that muscle memory. Okay, I'm going to down back block here because I'm going to expect the opponent to drop into a 2k. But in this case we can double jump and catch them down back blocking because JK is a high, and then we can convert a combo. So it requires a lot of resources. Like you wouldn't do this, you couldn't do this unless you had at least 50% meter. So that's one of the downsides of it, among other things. But this is one of the things that you can do with this safe jump frame kill setup. And if you're dealing with supers or characters that have supers, reversal supers, you can actually option select. Well, you don't really need to option select this. In this case, you can confirm. You can just visually confirm that they're doing a super. Right? See that? I took control of Dizzy, by the way, and I couldn't block because I'm on my jump startup animation. So let's do this. See it again. So jump is buffered basically during the hit stop of JH. So that prevents me from blocking. I can't FD block, but because I'm grounded like that, I don't know if you guys know this, but like on the jump startup, you can actually cancel it with a special attack. In this case, we're going to cancel it with our super. Right? I'll take control of Dizzy again, and I'll do my super. Oh boy, it's going to be a little bit tricky to do. There you go, right? So you should be able to visually confirm that she does Mortal Battle, or maybe even a slower super. Mortal Battle is actually kind of unfair because it's so quick. But you should be able to be like, okay, I'm going to go for this fuzzy. It costs 50% meter. I wouldn't do this unless I had 50% to begin with, right? Oh, she did her super. Cancel it into my own super. And again, like you might be thinking, that's a pretty expensive way to bait out a DP or bait out a reversal, right? But you wouldn't do this unless you had 50% to begin with. Again, I guess the better option to like hard bait out a reversal is to just block. But in this case, we can't block. We're in jump startup. Anyway, little fun thing if you guys want to kind of add that to what you're already doing. A little bit different now if you're dealing with a character with a non-animated reversal. Bait D's, that's right. Halon, how's it going? I think I answered your question by accident. Halon says or asks, excuse me, after JH, is there anything you can get after the double jump JK if you decide to do that instead of landing in 2K, or are you just are you just punishable on landing for losing your double jump and air dash? So we're hoping that they get opened up, right? we're hoping that they get opened up by this instant overhead. If they don't, you can actually continue your pressure with a falling JH in this case, or falling JPs. Show it real quick here. And plus, you wouldn't do this in this case unless you had meter. Do not do a double jump JK unless you're gonna kill on the last pixel. You know, don't do it without meter. Always wear protection. Okay, so in this case, we can't really visually confirm that Soul's going to be doing his super, or Soul's going to be doing his volcanic viper. So we can't do that same. We cannot do that same trick. That's a really high one. Let's get a little deeper. Okay, let's just let's do the RC. Okay, bam, bam. All right. You probably want to fast cancel it somewhere with some form of a button there. Here's another flaw. If they get hit with the first button, which they should. If they get hit from the first button, they're either a genius or a complete beginner. So it's hard to know. It's hard to get a read on the opponent on the first hit. Anyway, so the DP here will work. Unfortunately for the safe jumper, right? There is a way to like OS block and also do the double jump JK. It's really difficult though. Instead, if you have 50% meter. Oh, and by the way, I should mention this. One way to avoid this, if you're just strictly speaking going for a safe jump, is to backdash. Although I think I caught a backdash with this here too. Yeah, you can catch a backdash with this. But like, let's just say you're just doing a safe jump. Safe jumps usually, if the safe jumper is 100% focused on just baiting out the DP, backdashing it doesn't 100% beat it, but will throw a wrench in their plans and kind of offset your opponent. You know, it'll make them feel, you'll how do you say, it's not the 100% answer, but it's a way to kind of disrupt your opponent, get them confused. Anyway, so let's do, show that this does not work. All right, I'm going for the fuzzy. There we go. Bam. Powered boar says, I know it's slightly off topic, but are there any good ways to wings light now that wall salt's gone? Yeah, just do it. I got an idea. I'll show you in just a sec here. There are setups that kind of complement well with your new changes that also include wings of light. I'll show you that after this here. Oh, remind me here, powered boar, if I forget. All right, so again, you can DP this fuzzy. Right. They can backdash it, sort of. Actually, backdashing, it seems. Yeah, they get hit. That's kind of cool. Anyway, but yeah, it's got flaws. But if you have 50% meter, and this is actually going to be easier with JH being the way it is now, being a higher attack level than JK, right? You can hide your super in this. Oh, it might be a little hard to do, but you do, basically you fall down with it. Your JH, you're gonna input super, make sure you're making contact with your opponent, input super, and then double jump JK. And try not to double jump JS. That's the idea. And if they DP, if they backdash, you're gonna whiff right through it and the super's gonna come out. If you make contact, the contact actually cancels out the super input, because there's no such thing as a half circle back forward heavy or half circle back forward slash in the air. You have to be on the ground for that. There we go. That's hopefully it. So let's see if it caught the backdash. Oh no. Try again. Make contact. Okay, maybe this is not as easy as I thought it was. Yo, Yokai, Dr. Doom. Hidden missiles. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, I got this. I got this right now. That's gotta be it. Doing good? Hell yeah, dude. Hidden missiles. It is time. Right. So, we got the fuzzy. We got the backdash. Do we get the DP though? I'm doing very good. Yeah, I'm a little... Actually, you know what? I think I'm a little bit sick. I'm using a quieter voice. I came back from a vacation and I think I got something on the plane. So combine that with it being super early in the morning, and I'm a little bit. I guess my demeanor is a lot more calm and subdued than usual, for better or for worse. All right, so there's that. Did I do it right? Okay, yeah, you guys saw it. So that is what I wanted to share for JH. But truly the setup that I want, I don't want to use meter. I don't want to use meter for this. If I could, I want to try to find a setup that can just do a fuzzy and continue the pressure. I'll show you what I was doing in the old version. And we're gonna try to replicate it. I showed this right at the beginning of the stream. Is there any circumstance where you'd want JS instead of JH? JH seems to be better for better overall for everything. Yeah, JS is better like as a neutral poke, and it's very active, right? It stays out for a little while. So a lot of times what I do is like I'll kind of play around in this zone. If I'm not being threatened too much in this zone, I'll like jump up JP and then air dash back JS. And because JS has like, it's got a very long Hurtbox, sorry, a very long hitbox. It's pretty disjointed and it stays up for a while. Sometimes you catch players just pushing buttons or trying to 6P you, but the disjoint actually catches the 6P. Yeah, it's a nicer neutral tool. My friend kind of made the analogy of Street Fighter 4 E Honda's, I don't know, I forget what button it is, but he like jumps up and does this and it's super active and people walk into it. And that's kind of the idea, right? Sometimes people just walk into this. You get a fat counter hit and then you convert with like a, you know, if you're close enough, close dash 2H, or you convert with like a 5K 2D. Yeah. There's this setup that I want to do. Forever active, that's right. The hand slap, basically. Alright, so 2S. So you can like, I didn't do it right here, but you get the idea. Basically, your fuzzy gets extended with the fish. This requires meter too. That was a very not very clean setup. Alright, we gotta jump a little sooner, I think. But you get the idea. When it works, it's beautiful. When it doesn't, it looks really messy. Both JS and JH have good counter hit conversion. That's true. I agree. Oh, I'm doing it a little bit too soon. Anyway, I think you get the idea. You're basically setting up fish in a way to extend your fuzzy instead of using meter, although this does use meter from the beginning. Oh, I'm hitting it too. Yeah, I'm jumping too early. Of course, you don't do this anymore. This does not exist anymore. Oh, you get the idea. One more time. Last one. Last time. I'm gonna have to watch that over again. It is gorgeous, but you cannot do this anymore. I'm showing Strive 1.0. So we're gonna try to do something like this in 2.0. There you go. This is beautiful. So because there's no more wall slump. There you go, look at that. It is quite a beautiful setup. So we can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. Wake up, wake up. Powered boar, wake up, wake up. It's now 2.0. We can't do that anymore. But we have other things. There's better things to do. So I'll show that. And we'll try to imitate it. And then I'll answer your question. Are there any good ways to set up Wings of Light without wall assault? Alright, so rather than just me struggling and maybe not even getting it after a few tries, I'm going to show you guys the setup. It's on Twitter. I'll post it on the... I'll do two things. I'll post it in chat. And then I'll show you guys on my browser here. Oopsies. So here it is from, let's make sure we give credit where it's due. Pure Usagi. Pure underscore Usagi-san. So let's take a look here. It's a rather... I'd say it's a more straightforward way to get into it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's, I love it. Okay, one more time. So, I'm not a big fan of instant error dash JS here. Simply because I can't get this to connect very consistently with standing S. So let's try to do it with like JH into 2K2D. Because that seems to work a lot more universally. So this is going to combine all the concepts that we've kind of looked into. Coming down with a JH, fuzzy, and then using the fish to kind of enhance our setup, to continue our setup, to extend our setup. So why don't we, first of all, let's just do what they're doing. So //2h ice spike instant error dash js /2h ks fish dash up /otg jump forward fall down with a jh into double jump jk. And I actually just a question just came up in my mind. Is this JH a safe jump? That's important to know. Okay, and if not, then whatever. We don't always have to be doing safe jumps. So let's test it out first. Let's try it out, and I'll leave it up here just in case. No, that's pretty. I'm not gonna. I don't need to leave it up. I've memorized it. I know what to do. I heard Dizzy has wall stick Goki. Is that right? She did. You can't do wall stick Goki anymore because your opponent can tech out of it. Alright, you okay? I'm gonna head up. Just want to pop in and say hi. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Alright, so let's just test this out. I think I want my opponent to block. Do I want them to block? No block. So. Okay, I see. Not whilst there's something to do with ice? Really? No way. I mean, I think I'm right, but I want to be wrong. Please tell me that she has wall slumps, wall sticks into a standard tech. I would love that. You know, this might be easier if I didn't mash. Ooh, okay. It wasn't too hard to do. So I think we want to do JH on the way down. Let's hold out back on the first JH. Yeah, so they can, it's not a perfect jump in. So obviously you can DP this. Let's try it a few more times. Okay. That didn't combo. Maybe I do need a JK on the end there. Or a double JP. Yeah, so... It's cool. I do like it. Let's try connect two JHs. I'm delaying that JS a little bit. See if that helps. It's a very high JH there. Let's just continue to make adjustments. I wonder if JK might be better here on the way down. Again, it'll hit the same way. If you did a JK, right, there's less hit stop. It allows the fish to travel closer by just one frame. Oh, maybe not. Let's continue to do this. Okay, I think we need better buttons on the way down. So I can do JK. I think I want to make JH work. There you go. This is as perfect as I can make it, I think. With these set of buttons. That's cool. I like the idea of this, although there are some flaws. First flaw being the first jump in JH is a little bit too late. Right? So there's quite a bit of a gap there. I mean, you could push it sooner, but that's not going to change where you are in the air, so you can still get DP'd. I bet there's a way to do to make this work. Let's play around with it. All right. First of all, what if it's a 2K2D instead of a J what is it? It's an air dash JS close slash etc. I feel like we're gonna be more likely instant air dash JHing. This is what I normally do now, right? Okay, we're pretty far. Oh, sorry, we're too close, right? The 2H really helps. Really helps with making more space between the opponent and the fish. So that's a really, that's a nice fish bite though. I do like that fish bite. So if I hold up back here, the fish bite is pretty meaty, but I want it to, I want it to hit a lot earlier than that. Sorry, no, not a lot, a lot later than that. So that's where that, I got an idea. Remember those, I was gonna, no, this won't work. This won't work. It might just work. Okay, so there's setups where you do, P-fish into K-fish. And the P-fish, like, knocks the opponent back quite a bit. Oh, my cat. But then I think the we're not gonna have enough. We're not gonna have not enough space for this. I don't think, or the spacing won't be correct. For example, let's try it out anyway. We're just experimenting, right? Sometimes I can get the P-fish to hit OTG and sometimes not. I'm not too sure what the parameters are, rather the prerequisites. Again, this is pretty specific. That work? Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's not that safe though. Yeah, I think so. After Ice Spike, you dash up 2D setup, it gives you a lot of time. Okay, that's a good point. Actually, you know what? Like, no freeze, just that, hey? Let's see. No field. So I do like doing this. I think we need the field though, right? It does take a long time for the fish to come in, but we don't have enough time to dash up and do this like dash up to do like a falling button. But maybe with the field. That's a lot of space, right? How's that? Oh, you might still have to... I got something like this. Sorry for mashing. I think either way, if you OTG with close slash and then fall with a button, we're not gonna get... Excuse me, we're not gonna get the fuzzy that way, you know? Or sorry, not, what am I trying to say? No, that's not what I'm trying to say. We won't get the fuzzy, but we won't get the safe jump. Yeah, you're right. I should stretch and hydrate. Okay. Greg, good morning. And Paul Pat, good morning. So, Ice Spike. So either way, I think that JH falling... Oh, let's test it out though. Maybe it depends on gravity scaling, hit sun deterioration or something like that, right? So let's up back. Yeah, we're quite high up in the air, so this is not going to work out. If we... Actually, what if we did instant air dash? So same thing, just gonna do it in the corner just for visual purposes here. So we ice spec in the corner. Actually, just 2D. Does that work? I guess 2D is not the right thing now, because it's, actually, you know what, let's do that. Does this safe jump? Holding out back? Opponent is grounded, maybe. Okay. It's at least more stable. Now, the next question is, can you fuzzy from here? Can you fuzzy from this? Like, can you land and do a double jump JK? I don't think you can. The game isn't designed for that to work. Usually. You never know. No, yeah. They think about this. I'm sure they think about this type of thing, right? There's not very many characters who can, like, jump in with something, land, and then do another jump button to fuzzy, unless you have BRC. All right, well, we got a target. We figured that we want to do something like this. I mean, I might just do it in an actual match, see how it is. Right? Because if you have wings of light on, opponent might be squirming around a little bit too. Yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Actually, you know what? Garange mentioned stretch and hydrate, so I should do that. I actually poured myself a lot of water. I don't know where I put it though. Oh, Garange, check this out. Doing some fish setups. Oh, that's a little too high. Delaying that JS a little bit. I think you can afford to delay it by 1 frame. Yo, Korean dear, how's it going, man? What's up? 안녕하세요. And we want to connect the descending buttons, the descending sequence too. A little bit too early on that falling JH. Okay, once I record this, I'm not going to re-record it. I don't want to do it over again. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to connect. Yeah. They're easier buttons to connect with. I'm thinking JPPP or JPP. Little sweet spot there. But you can get this actually. This is doable. I'm just not getting it. Oh shit. I think that was it. Although the first JH was a tad bit high. It's a little high. It's not bad. I like this. Imagine if you have Wings of Light on already. There we go. It only took me like 17 tries, but... So they're gonna block the first hit. Down back block. There we go. Pretty cool. One more time. Sequence that's crazy, yeah. I'll tell you some flaws though. It's not the craziest thing. It's really cool though. Puts a lot of concepts together. It's almost time to resume the final push on right. Let's go, Hala. Let's go. Small Shiba, how's it going? Do you think Dizzy is in a good spot this patch? I normally play Zato or Gold Lewis and was thinking about picking up Dizzy even before 2.0. I think she's in a better spot. It's hard to know for sure until things kind of play out. I mean, in my kind of biased opinion, I think she's in a great spot. But everything's changed in the game. Every single character had changes made. And I don't play those characters, right? So I don't know how everything kind of fully... How everything could fully settle. From what I understand, everyone got nerfed, right? And our character got buffed. So she's certainly not like bottom 5 characters, bottom 10 characters. I think she's maybe bottom 20 now, or maybe even bottom 30. You know, I can guarantee that she's at least bottom 30. But she's definitely ascended from the bottom tier Jigoku, I think, is my opinion. Let's see it one more time. Is it DP proof? No. It is not. In fact, there's quite a bit of space between them getting up and that JH. So I'll hold up back here. There you go, look at that. But if they hold up back, it's like... It defends the pressure. But you're still getting pressured still a little bit, but they can probably mash out of it, right? Yeah, so be careful. And I think TP. But this is just a concept. We can probably add on to it. By the way, this is from a particular player on Twitter, so I'll post it here too. Pure_Usagi-san. So it's not mine. But I thought I can kind of brainstorm and figure something cool out from it. Haven't really thought of anything cool yet, though. Murgix, how's it going? What's up? She still builds opponent's beater. She still builds the opponent bunch of meter, but now we can like go even instead of vastly being in their favor. True. Jonk says or asks, does Dizzy still build her opponent a ton of meter than they're frozen? Okay, yeah, we just answered that. I just read Cymbeline. Cymbeline, how's it going? JB Destiny, hope you're doing well. Korean Deer, Jayonk from Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, anyone else I missed? Yo, what's up there, Garange? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Pot. Looks like something Pot could do against, for sure. Yeah, just not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. So curious. We can try to figure stuff out though. Like, are there other situations where we can knock them down, have a fish out, and I got it. I know one. Yo, Smo Shiba, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. I got one. It's a little bit trickier, but all right. How do I set this up? Full screen, ice spike, ice field, pop. Okay. Do we have time to summon fish? I think this is it right here. Just send them out full screen. Summon fish. Can we run up and do a meaty? That's the thing. From here, this is important. If I summon fish here, I'm not gonna do any particular funny fish. I'm just gonna run up and try to meet. Okay, this bodes well. This is good. We can run up and do something. Dude, why haven't I thought about this in the old version? Okay, so let's do this first of all. No micro dashing, no nothing. Just raw. Okay, fish here. Run up. Jump. Oh, maybe we can't. If we have... Oh. I want... Maybe we do need like a... You might need to do like a micro dash something here, right? I just want to fish. Fish and see if we can... Yeah, we need some form of a micro dash. Mikhail sword. We need to travel forward a little bit. So this is not going to be perfect. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Oh, shit. So I want to just jump in on them right here, right? And catch him... Catch him, as I fall down. Maybe not. H sword? What do I... Oh, S... Whoa, S sword! Settle down there. Jeez. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna recover faster here, right? Jesus. How about micro dash? Maybe. Hold up forward, hold back. Okay, not quite. I was hoping we can fall down with the button. But we might be able to just close slash. In this case, we might be able to... Okay, okay. Maybe not a fuzzy, but we can do like a close slash 5D. Yo, Ika stick. How's it going? Icat stick. I cast stick. Oh, like you're casting magic? I cast magic bullet. If there is close slash... so if the close slash is a counter hit, you can do cross look back heavy first and freeze full screen. Okay, and then do that again. Oh. Yeah. I'm not too interested in doing like heavy Mikhail sword pickups again. I think there's more interesting things now. But if you guys want to keep doing the old combos, it's there for you. I think for close slash. Oh, that might be a good idea. Let's just test it out. So you can still do this. That's what you're saying, hey? Counter hit first, and then full screen freeze again. Can you do that? Can't pick him up again, hey? Maybe I'm misreading it. The only way we can pick it up again was with that, as far as I understand. Like just a raw heavy Mikhail sword. Yeah, not even 2H. Or maybe 2H, hold up. Oh, okay, I see. It's only on counter. I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Big damage. Good to know. I definitely misread that. This music is not mine. Hold on, let me just... It's like playing... Oh, this is this is Ace Attorney, but I don't want to play just random music from the playlist in case I get demonetized or something like that, or get struck. Sorry, random music outside my playlist. Okay, so going back to this one. I think we can maybe do something interesting here. Maybe I need to dash in a little bit closer. Okay. say, kinda. But this is like no different than last patch, right? Alright. Probably tighten that up a little bit. But actually, let's take a look at the frame data. If I had to block this high, a frame perfect scenario would make Dizzy plus 16 on block. We can keep... I want to keep trying to make this work. Nagai, other than Guilty Gear, what video games has always stuck with you for the longest time? Resident Evil. Resident Evil 2 was my first, like, horror fighting game. No, sorry, not horror fighting. Horror, survival horror game. First scary game that brought out more emotions than just, you know, the joy of playing fighting games, or the joy of playing games in general. You know, obviously as a kid, you're happy playing Contra, watching your brother play Final Fantasy. It's just like, it's just fun, you know, action, that sort of thing. But I never felt the emotion of fear before while playing games. And it's the type of fear that doesn't stick with you, I find. Like when I watched, like, my brothers were just jerks back in the day. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, and they exposed me to like Freddy Krueger and Jason, like Friday the 13th type of thing. And the problem with those sorts of media is that it sticks with you, in my opinion, especially when it's like the ultra gory stuff. So yeah, the ultra gory stuff stuck with me, and I like going to bed, I would think about that sort of stuff, right? Of course, right? But so I'm not a big fan of like the old classic horror movies because of it. I think if I watched it now, like if it was the first time, I would probably be like, yo, this is kind of cool. But growing up with that stuff as a kid, is, you know, it scars you. While Resident Evil was like a scary game that that didn't like scare me when I went to bed. It's like a scary medium that worked for me. So I'm a big fan of the old like tank controls and all that. I'm not too happy with the action oriented, but although I do enjoy it still. But if they can make like this is plus 13 on block, that was awesome. And it's actually connected, so this is something that we can do, by the way. Yeah, anyway, I like the new ones too. It's just, I just wish like in Resident Evil 9, or even like, I'm gonna test if I can throw this. I wish in Resident Evil 9 or a new Resident Evil, if they're willing to like go back to survival horror mode, and then they're willing to go back to like a how do you say, a like the action part of Resident Evil 4. Is it too much to ask if they can go one step further and have like a third section where it's just tank controls? Like it doesn't even have to be like you can be controlling a drone or something like that, right? And then it's just fixed camera angles and navigating through like this one area. Just a little callback to tank controls. I think that would be such a fun thing in a Resident Evil game. Like a new one, especially when they're like experimenting with first person and then third person. Yeah, anyway, there's a little bit of, it gets a lot more scary, and I don't know, it's just a different experience when you're working with tank controls and like fixed camera angles. Yeah. Resident Evil 2 holds a special place in my heart, says Smosh. Yeah, me too. I really do like the new Resident Evils though. So let's keep that on slot 4, and then I'm going to record something at slot 5. We're going to do the same setup, but if we can get in closer to do a close slash, and there's a gap between close slash and dust, we might be able to position our fish so that we can just straight up go for dust in this case. In fact, close slash in the dust, there is a gap, and if you're running into the opponent, they can, like if you don't get pushed back far enough, you can actually grab between it. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 style survival horror, that'd be sick. So Resident Evil is the other kind of game franchise that has always stuck with me. I would say I played I didn't play at all though. Like, I'm playing through number 5 now with a friend. Playing through 5 with a friend, and I'm quite enjoying it. This hits at attack interval 17. That should be good. But when it first came out, I just didn't want to play it because like it did everything that's totally opposite from old Resident Evil. You know, it's a co-op game, so it's not as scary, and it's all action, right? Let's do slot 1. So I didn't play it. So we'll slide in the S. McHale sword here. And dust. Not my favorite. It's a little bit. I'm a little bit too far. Jesus. So I'm a little bit too close. The fish is a little bit too close. Did I test out whether I can jump in though? If I fish. I would like to be able to jump in. Nah, if there's not enough time between the hard knockdown and a jump in, like, there might be if I was close enough. Like, if, hypothetically, if I was close enough and do a regular jump, I think that JS would hit Soul as he's getting up. Right? We just gotta be closer, which can be achieved in the corner. But then now, it's a different scenario. We're too far. We're too far forward. But we got other things to do now. Yeah, Resident Evil 2, good. Resident Evil 7. Now it like changed all the way to 3D, first person mode, and that to me is at first a big turn off. Like I don't enjoy first person shooters. I was that kid that didn't like Counter-Strike but played StarCraft instead. So I didn't like first person shooters. I didn't like the fact that they turned Resident Evil into a first person shooter survival game. I did play it though in VR, Resident Evil 7, and I think that's how it should be played. Like if they're gonna go into a gimmick of first person shooter, like branching away from the original kind of third person shooter and then going back even farther, tank controls, like you might as well just play it in VR. And honestly, the feeling of playing Resident Evil 7 in VR was the same feeling, like the same excitement as playing Super Mario 64, if that even makes sense. So like before Mario 64, before Nintendo 64, I grew up in an environment where I'm just playing like Super Mario Brothers on the Super Nintendo, Super Contra, just 2D side-scrolling platforming games. And then like, bam, all of a sudden N64 comes out, and then you have this pseudo open world of Mario 64. It was like a groundbreaking thing at the time, and you're like, holy shit, what's going on here? This is amazing. This is like real life, you know, going from 2D to 3D. We always said stuff like, oh, like, man, this is like it's turning into real life now. So that feeling, that excitement from Super Nintendo to N64, Mario World to Mario 64, that feeling I got was the same feeling I got when I played Resident Evil 7 in VR. And it was so cool. Like, you know, like even looking downstairs, looking upstairs, and there's like darkness like down in the distance. Like it's just, you just can't see what's around the corner there. it was really spooky, and I would highly recommend it if you like that sort of thing, you know, scary games. Yo, Smoothie, how's it going? And yo, Smoothie, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yo, a little Stripe question in complementation. What is SS? SS. I can't think of anything of what SS would be, but maybe it could be like core circle, like Dizzy's ice spike, and then the field. That could be SS. Yeah. What character might be slash fault? That's what I'm thinking. But yeah. So you know, I haven't played. I've played them for most of the games. I played Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, 3. Code Veronica 4. I'm working through 5 right now. I played a little bit of 6, but sadly the buddy I played with he did pass away, and then whenever I play that game, it kind of makes me a little sad. But I think enough time's passed, we will probably visit that game again. And then I played through Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 8. I haven't played that one yet, so I might play that. And I really, really, really like Resident Evil 9. That game is a banger. And I'm now watching through like Resident Evil YouTube shorts. Like I'm revisiting Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, and I'm thinking, damn, these graphics were amazing. They should just make a Resident Evil like base game with the Umbrella Chronicles graphics. Claire Redfield looks fantastic. Okay, Kai might be shock state. I see. But anyway, other than that, Metal Gear Solid. I hate Metal Gear Solid so much sometimes, but I find myself playing every single version of that game. Like when there's I play through more Metal Gear Solid than I have Guilty Gear probably, and I do not like I don't know why. I think it's David Hayter. I just like David Hayter. Of course, Final Fantasy. That's another one here too. Final Fantasy, like we like Final Fantasy so much that me and my wife, our wedding was Final Fantasy themed. All the tables were set up with different Final Fantasies. So like, I know my buddy really likes Final Fantasy 6, so we set up the 6th table with him and his buddies. Yeah, it was awesome. Like the piano music was the Final Fantasy 6 town music, kids running through the city corner. It was sick. But anyway, you had a question. I think somebody had a question from YouTube asking like, what else can you do with Wings of Light? Now that Wings of Light is sort of nerfed because there's no wall assault, where can I use it now? You can use it in neutral, like that hasn't changed. But Wings of Light actually really helps with 2k TD right here, and then setting up a fish. So this like produces a attack interval 1 fish, so it's hitting on their wake up, and it's gonna be plus 56 on block, and you can do a lot with this. So let me just show you a sequence that I've been trying to get better at. I'm gonna get my opponent to guard after first hit here. First of all, let's just demonstrate that it's a good fish bite. So plus 56 on block, and then you want to do the KH fish to pull him closer. Oh, oopsies. Oh, I guess you could do that too. Fish into fish, and you can like switch that around. Fish and then Wings of Light, I suppose. You can play around with that. And then air dash back. And then, so I missed with that close slash 2H there, but you can actually do a micro dash close slash to bridge that gap. I'll show you. So this is something that I need to work on. I think it's worth working on. If you're a Dizzy player, oh, I'm getting used to that one now. That kind of works too, actually, doesn't it? So you can do this. It's gotta be a rather low air dash back JH, but it's possible. I often get that by accident. That tells you that I'm delaying it a little bit too much. If you don't want to get too fancy with it, I guess you can just do a standing 5k 2D. Be careful not to Mikhail's sword, that's a problem that I have. Alright. Yo, Max homies, how's it going? What's up? There it is. I guess you can do that too. I didn't realize that's another setup that we can do. We'll test it out though. So I want to do OTG. Do this here. Fish OTG. Close slash jump forward air dash back JH. That might be a good one. It feels natural to do, but let's test its ability. So again, that's an example of using Wings of Light in your sequence to activate it and also use it as a frame filling thing. So you get a perfectly timed KH fish bite that pulls your opponent back. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty cool. But I just thought about this. So first of all, attack interval 1, frame advantage 42. We need a frame advantage of about 54 on block for this to work. So we can probably jump in with a button. But unfortunately, air dash. Oh, I don't know. That might actually work. I don't know why. Oh, hold on. Let's just test it out. Block here, up, back. Okay. Why did this work better? So summon fish. I think maybe it's to do with the fish spacing. Oh, I know. I got it. I'm stupid. This is why I'm looking at the numbers, right? I'm like, oh, it's frame advantage 42 here. Normally, I would rather have a 55, but it doesn't matter because I'm jump canceling that close slash. So that eliminates a lot of the recovery time of close slash. So that's why this is working still. It's still gapless. I don't know if that made any sense, but it made sense to me. So air dash back JH here. Okay, I like this one. Pull that back. Yeah. My alternative setup without setting up wings is doing something like a hella delayed, a super delayed KS fish. But this one does more damage. It does a little bit more damage because of the OTG. And you know, I'm not manually timing anything there. I'm just doing it. Does this naturally give me a close as 2H without microdashing though? No. So we still need to practice that microdash. But that's okay. I think in an actual match right now, I'm content doing that. Like a 5k. But I think our goal is to be able to do close slash 2H very consistently after the JH. That's going to be our goal. It's going to be tight. It's going to be difficult to do, but it's not like I haven't dealt with like intense 1 frame or 2 frame timings while playing plus R, right? If I put the same dedication in this game that I did in plus R, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, this should be easy compared to the struggles of plus R. So it should look like this. I mean, at this point... Oh, that would have looked cool. Okay, let's do it again. at the end there, I mean, like, since we're just about done activating, we don't really need to do another close slash 2H. Alright. Alright. Oopsies. So, air dash back JH can be +9 if it's high, or if it's too high, but if you get a nice low one, you're +11. Right, so we want a nice low one, because close slash is 8 frame startup. You get like instead of doing, I guess you really can't connect it if it's a higher one, which is +9 or even +10. But if we get the low one, we get 1 or 2 frames to play with for micro dash close slash. So the link is all dependent on, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that the link is really dependent on how low you get the air dash back JH. There it is. Oh shit! I went for something super simple, but the block parameters that I set screwed me over. Okay, we'll just forget it this time. We got it. And then after this, if you see that it's high, I guess you can just visually confirm it and do like a something a little bit easier to connect, like 5K. Yikes. Anyway, let's say if I was being super competitive, this is something I would practice daily. There we go. I didn't give Wings of Light much time to work, to activate. But I think it did a little bit of work there. And then they block that blow again. Yeah, good enough. Just enough. So you don't need very much meter for Wings of Light to kill here. But yeah, anyway. That is it. Let's quickly write stuff down so I don't forget. And then maybe we'll play some games. Is rank still buffed? Sorry, not buffed. Bugged. I need to take a break because I'm just saying stuff now. Okay. So, I think honestly, the biggest thing that we kind of uncovered today is close slash OTG, jump forward, and then KH fish comes back with a bite. That's like my favorite thing for today, to be honest. So let's write that down. Just pause this for a sec. Actually, no, let's keep it up. Give you guys something to look at. Fish is just set up. So things to note from today.
Wait a moment.
Let's see here. Things to note from today. So from the ice spike field to K to the fish, and then we want to do KH fish, close slash, OTG close slash, jump forward.
Wait a moment.
And this is a air dash back JH situation. That is actually I know it doesn't look that fancy, but to be honest, that's like a very applicable thing to do. So the pure Usagi-san. So setup looks great. It's inspirational at the very least, right? It looks inspirational, but there are flaws. Inspirational, but there are flaws that we can try and figure out. The biggest thing is that huge attack interval. Oopsies. Huge attack interval. But it shows that it's there. It's possible if we want to do it. I just think it's probably more stable to do air-back JH.
Oh, come back later, okay?
The double overhead setup, I fear that it's not universal. Yeah, I mean they've standardized hitboxes and hurtboxes, so it might be. What else is there? I guess we talked about the JH. I don't think I need to write it down again. Basically, use JH instead of JK for safe jumps. It's just, you know, a stronger button in general. For more than one reason. All right, cool. The double overhead setup, though, I love it. All right, let's take a break. And oh, actually, you know what? Actually, we'll do this after the break. After the break, we'll talk about a big flaw that I'm encountering, a big issue. All right, don't make me forget about this, but it does involve mid-screen throw and corner throw into fish. And I'm not doing fish, I'm doing McHale sort. So let's try to diagnose the problem and see if I can come up with any kind of like video game physiotherapy for me to like not do it. X Tots, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. We're just gonna hit the add button for a break real quick. And yeah, just do a little stretching, get some water, and when we come back, we'll try to sort this all out. And I'm going to put another goal here, which is the OTG close slash after. So I guess after field 2K 2D KH. We'll do this setup. All right. Got a goal set, and time to take a break. But yeah, the Dan and the Exorcism. Yeah, let's go. It totally reminded me of Eno's Midnight Carnival song. All right. Don't go too far. I'll be right back, and yeah, just get some water, get some, relieve yourself at the washroom if you need to. But yeah, do some stretching, get some water, and we'll be right back, and then we'll play some games. If you guys want to play, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just try to do Celestial and or Ranked. All right, BRB.
Wait, it's dangerous here. Wait a moment. Wait, it's dangerous here. Oh, come back later, okay? It's dangerous here. Ah, wait a moment. Ah, wait a moment. Oh, come back later, okay? Ah, wait a moment. Wait! It's dangerous here. Oh, come back later, okay? Wait!
All right, we are back. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Gedman, how's it going? What's up? And straight lurking, eh? How's it going? Hope you're doing well as well. Good morning, Gedmu. How you doing? So good morning again. All is well. I'm back with Slashback. Where is Slashback anyway? Is that in California? Don't. Or yeah, I guess you can answer that. Don't dox yourself though. It was short, but got delayed on the flight home, so 2 hours wasn't so bad. San Jose. Hell yeah. I've not. How do you say? It's gonna be a while until I'm able to get to a tournament again in the States. It's not that like I'm not allowed back in or anything like that. It's just at the moment it's just so expensive, and there's a lot of things going on in the States right now that I don't know. It's just might not be worth it at the moment. But instead of going to the States, I've been trying to travel to other places. Like last week, I came back from Toronto, in which I watched the Blue Jays game. And then instead of like flying to a bunch of tournaments, I've been spending my money to go to Japan. Because I found out during COVID that I really, really, really like Japan. So anyway, yeah, I hope you're doing well. North Cal? I am further north from you. Northern Canada. Alright, how's Testament? And did they play the new patch at Slashback or what? Alright, so let's try to figure out a few things here. I'm really bad at throwing and then doing the fish that I want. So a lot of matches, because the input for KH fish is course will go back. Course will go back KH. Sometimes I get like run up 2k into heavy McKill sword, which is like not a frame kill. It's a execution error. So I gotta stop doing that. So what am I doing? I've recorded that. Let's see what I'm doing. Play it back myself. Dash up. I'm doing course will go back, but I'm pushing the kick on the down back instead of the full follow through, because which doesn't actually happen very often when I'm like naturally just playing without the KH fish. If I'm just playing with the K fish, it comes up, right? So when I add the KH, when I add the H button at the end, it like screws everything up for me. So let's see what's going on. Diagnose this, right? So I think what I need to do is let go of the stick. Yeah, like dash out forward, dash macro, corsical back, let go of the stick, push kick, and then heavy. I think that will kind of correct my inputs. And then we can profit from this. Oh shit, don't do that though. In the corner, instead of KH fish, because if you KH this fish, it's just gonna go off screen and won't come back. We want to do KS fish. Alright, KH fish. Oh, it does come back. What the hell? What the hell is this? Weird. Okay, sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. But KS fish, I find is better in this case. We went through the reasons. Has to do with catching backdashes and that sort of thing. Actually, you know what? We didn't test out if how effective KH fish is catching backdashes and upbacks. So honestly, I just did the basics since I didn't really have much time to land beforehand. I did pretty good, methinks. How Dizzy gaming going so far? Going good. Dizzy feels really good in this patch. Hexerling, how's it going? PH fish doesn't come out back, but KH fish does come out for some reason. Yeah, okay, let's try that out. I guess maybe if they up back here, it will catch them. Just do that real quick. So that's a PH fish. Hold that back. Yeah, it doesn't activate. Oh, did it? Did I just like reset it too soon? No, it just doesn't work. Okay, let's do KH fish once again. And then I'm gonna do nothing. Just block. Although you should do something here. Hold that back. It catches him in the air. If they backdash this is important. It catches him. Okay, so what? Let's do a KH fish up close. And don't do that. Okay, so what is my corrective exercise for this? Do the motion, let go of the stick, and then do the button. Okay, I gotta get used to that. So let's do that for now. What happens if they backdash here? I think they can throw you. Yeah, but you can OS against that. Let's hold up back real quick. Oh, of course up back doesn't work. Let's do KH fish and then go for a throw. Right. Let's see what our frame data is like. Dizzy is plus 11. Backdash. Oh, you can throw Dizzy though here. Backdash and throw. Oh, the sun. The sun's shining in, which is nice because it snowed last night. It sucked. A little bit of sunlight here. I thought I liked this better though. So if we get a KS fish here, we go for grab. Let's say they held up back to avoid it. Dizzy's plus 7. I like that. And I mean, if they backdash this, they get caught. Right? What? No way. I thought that wasn't the case. Backdash. They do get caught. Okay, so KS fish. Dash up KS fish in the corner. It'll avoid the backdash. It'll make her plus on block. Plus on block on the up back. Okay. The problem again is getting the inputs. Right. The problem is trying not to do this, which is like I've done that so many times. So maybe I do need to follow through. So I'm dash macro, force put back, kick and hold the slash button. All right. Anyway, let's keep that in mind and try it out. That's gonna be my goals for today. So you guys can see my goals, hey? All right. So corner KS fish, mid screen KH fish, and then we're gonna do like the close slash OTG stuff. Does this sun bother you guys? If it does, let me know, and then I can close the curtain there. I like the sun coming in. Hold up. Or I can click on exposure. This takes more resources. Let's just leave it like this in case I don't want to completely flashbang you. Let's just hop in Celestial. Let's go. You guys think there's anyone in West Coast? In the corner, I always do P-fish run up and throw or close hash, but that always loses a jump, so this is really cool setup. Yeah. Honestly, the sun makes a good look on you. Alright, hey, I like that. In that case, let's see, let's turn off automatic exposure. Oh, that's too much sun though. Okay, let's leave it like that. For now. Oh, I hope you guys are having a good day. Chungus. Oh, fight my daughter. I kind of want to adopt the note goals for Dizzy as I'm learning her. What's a good start for setting? A good start setting that up for goals. I mean, it's everyone's different, right? So it depends what you're struggling on. Goals like close slash Kara fire spear, you know, setting that as a goal would be nice. Like the nice thing about goals is that even if you don't win, and you nail your goals, you win in a way, right? In a way, you do win. Yeah, totally intentional. Okay, I need to do KH or PK, PK fish, PH fish there. Oh boy. Here we go. Getting mauled. Getting mauled by the daughter. Whew. I'll use those note points. Yeah, I think so. Everyone's different. Just everyone will have different goals. What? Let's go. Yeah. I don't always win. That's okay. If I have goals, then I win in different ways. You know? fish dissipated. Yeah. My super will wake up. Oh, that made contact? Damn. Just gonna burst. Damn it! her dash was too short. BRCN. They wouldn't burst, right? Oh, they did. Alright. Let's dash forward block. Alright. Yeah, you can chestnut the laser. Oh. We'll take it. We'll take it. Mother said to do your homework. Did you study? You know, I think Unica would be the one studying, doing her homework. She probably doesn't study a whole lot, but still does good in school. It's Sin who's like, who's a dumbass, right? Dude, I can't hear that. I think Unica is a good kid. Is post-throw spacing not better given the threat of close slash? Post-throw spacing? Oh, I don't like that P-fish sometimes. Shit. Oh. Cool super. Alright, let's see something cool. Alright, let's go. Post-throw spacing. Not better. Given the ability to throw in close slash outside throw range. I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Not that this is... you know, this is not bad. Get a wall break, get positive bonus on my burst. Get some pressure going. As opposed to dash up fish some. Oh! Okay, so post throw. I like the dash up fish, because it just sets up a nicer fish situation. If you just like fish as soon as you throw, I don't think it's as good anymore, because the options of controlling where your fish is after you dash up and fish, like they give you better frame data. Plus it helps you kind of, like get them closer in on you. Like how do you say, like if you did 2k 6h with a fish bite in between, you can set up your kh fish to kind of pull you in, or pull them in, so that everything connects beautifully. Yeah, I don't know if I answered that, but Raspberry Evan, how you doing, man? How you enjoying the new patch? It's great. You must be enjoying it too, because they buffed Johnny. Or it seems like they buffed Johnny. This is a good patch for Dizzy anyway. Plus, it's got jam. People like jam, right? Everyone loves jam. I'll just do some pressure of old. Keep him close. Let's go. I shouldn't punish with the close slash though. I should punish with the 2D. I'll try that. Oh. I like pea fish. Oh shit. Alright, that worked out. Alright, let's go. Xhot says, I started playing Dizzy because I pulled her in Epic 7. Let's go. Yo, that's the reason why I downloaded Epic 7. The funny thing is, the Raspberry knows when I first pulled Dizzy in Epic 7. It was on my birthday. Texas Showdown, I think it's 2018, I want to say. Maybe 17. I was so happy. And she was like meta. Ooh. I want her to feel like that's a comfy thing to do. Their airport luck went hard. Yeah, I got so many dupes. It was sick. Rip, no more strike throw Hayotani. He'll return. The Otani will be back. I'm not on good terms with Otani now. He kicked our ass. He beat the Blue Jays pretty good. Oh, so nice. Okay, spy this. Ah, did I win? Yeah, let's go. Raul, hope you're doing well. What's up? Rasper says to keep the yapping brief. Yeah, it seems like they kind of nerfed everyone and everything. Strange at first, but it feels like it allows characters to be a bit more unique. Johnny buffs are nice, but I haven't learned anything yet. Abba nerfs are kind of rough though. Yeah. Rabba. Abba doesn't seem like a character anymore. kind of reminds me of like plus R ABBA, where uninstalling is like, it's rough. There we go, let's do the dash up. Shit. Okay. Wait, do it again, dash up KS fish. Oh boy. Oh. Hex, how's it going? Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. J. Oh, that comboed. Okay, no worries. We got bursts. Oh, nice. I'm doing very well. I don't expect anyone to answer my questions, but thanks. Yeah, if you join the Discord, there's plenty of people who are willing to answer questions, that sort of thing. Let's see. I don't mind playing again. If they want to play, that's okay. Yo, Vanguard, how's it going? You did the impossible. I actually booted up Strive and played like 20 to 30 matches with my buddy. Nice, good stuff. I mean, only do it if you like enjoy it. I don't want you to like force yourself to do something you don't like there, Vanguard. I was just telling chat that I'm not on good terms with Otani right now. That's why you don't see the Oh Hey Otani account. I came back from Toronto last week to watch the Dodgers like totally smoke the Blue Jays live. It was like 14-2. I stayed till the very end, but man, I mean, it was cool. It's cool to be there. It was fun. When I left Toronto, though, that's when the Blue Jays won, but lost the series. Hopefully, they'll do better. Oh, is the Discord link? Oh, let me get you a new one then. Let me fix that. Is it expired? Have you been just distributing expired links this entire time? I mean, people have been joining, but from where? Let me get a new one. Yeah, 5H is really good at stopping Sin when he doesn't... oh. Maybe give me a sec here. Let me play this and then I'll get the link. Oh, it's working for you? Okay, maybe it's just X Todd's account. I'll set it up though, just in case. Dash lock. I don't have very much experience with Jam. Oopsies. Okay, dash. Nice, okay. Oh my god, maybe I got her. It worked? Okay. Sounds good. Oh, crack my neck. Yeah, let's go. Alright, good. I can close Discord then. Save some system resources. Oh my cat. Hello. Oh. Oh, well done. Oh, I've not bought jam yet. No, I should do that. When does this... When he does the overhead, can I interrupt? Which one?
Duel 1.
Alright. Oh, the fish! The poor fish. Oh, that's dicey. Woo! I think that would have got my McKill sword if it was pre-patch. Oh, command dash. Okay. Oh, talking about dealing with sin is dizzy. Yeah, the swipe is pretty good. 5H is good too. Especially if the sin likes to do a lot of like scum dippers. Oh boy, my bad. Alright. But yeah, Sin is a tough one. A little bit easier to deal now. We can actually not OTG him in the corner with a 5P, which sounds weird to say, but it helps with like a safe jump setup. Hope you're well. What do you think of 2.0? I like 2.0 a lot. It's been really nice. Oh, I should side switch here. Really nice mount mat. Dash up KS fish. And then I gotta do the right button. Ideally, I'd like to pull them away from the corner. It's not bad though. If my 6P is not working, I use my industrial size fly swatter, the Necro 2H. All right. Oh, anyone else here? Kirime's here? Alright. Might play one against Kirime. But yeah. Sin's a bad matchup for Dizzy. But if you get ahead in like the matchup knowledge, you can do some pretty interesting things against him. Like let him run into a 5H McHale sword. Be careful using 2D or 5Hs for like to stop him, because if he does instant air dash JS or whatever, he's gonna hit you. So throwing out 2S helps too, I find. 2S will like stuff a scum dipper, and also it doesn't always, but it can make you recover early enough to like 6p or block a instant air dash button. I understand, however, it's not about the bad matchup being bad, it's about me defeating my... Oh, okay, gotcha, yeah. Get him! Safe jump him. If he's DPing, safe jump.
You're looking stronger.
Alright.
No.
So I'll do a safe jump, for instance. I should do the other one. Oh. It was working. It was okay at first. Oh. Nice. I bet all on that. Thinking a 6P would come out. There it is. Oh. Oh! Alright. Spaghetti? Alright, there we go. Tricky. Oh, a little tricky there. Oh boy. Oh! I messed up something really crucial, something I've been working on, which is like the dash up fish came out with a heavy McHale sword.
Don't you have other stuff to take care of?
Let's see. That that be behind me? Okay, so I will experiment. Anything with you, crewmate. I will not experiment with anything with you. I'll just play. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. GG's.
Quit wandering around and go home already.
Alright, I'll do last one.
Duel 1.
Alright. Yo, Onion Ring, how's it going? Thanks for tips to JH. Yeah, for sure. I'm glad that's helping. I'll keep the same side. Doesn't kill. Alright. Alright, GG's curing me. It sucks because I know you're watching too. You're like, alright. Which is fine. This is totally okay. GG's, by the way. Thanks for the games. Thanks for the matches. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, alright, you know I'm gonna be going for these, I guess I shouldn't, I shouldn't, like, be too upset about it. But, like I'll do, like, a thing that is on my goal wish list right here, right? Alright. I gotta just do this. Whether I win or lose, it's something that I want to knock off. Like mid-screen throw, corner fish, that sort of thing, right? But if you know I'm gonna do that, I guess you just TP. So obviously, like I guess I wear my heart on my sleeve in this case, right? And I shouldn't be. I should just expect to feel that, to know that you know that that's what I'm gonna go for, so I won't do it. If. But yeah, GG's. No. I guess I am getting a little bit upset. I shouldn't be, but it does, yeah, it's, again, I wear my heart on my sleeve here. I know you know. And if anything, that just means I should not do it against you if I know. But it does make me not do what I want to do. Which the intention of this is like kind of showing what we can do from the labbing. But anyway, GG's, no, I do like it. It's nice that we play because it helps me lock in. And we can kind of add things in and take things out based on us playing. So it's all good. Yo, KJ City Fishy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the follow, really appreciate it. So what I should do against you is go for it and just like block. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, GG's though. Yeah. Do you play any other characters? Any characters other than Dizzy? I used to play a lot of Testament. Before Dizzy, when the game first came out, it was Ramathal. That was my best character. And then I played Testament. I played a lot of Bridget. I played some Abba. And then I just fell into playing Dizzy. Dizzy's my full-time. Dizzy's the full-time character now. I'm not switching. Oh well. That's a good burst. DP. There we go, let's do it. What? Alright, let's go. Need to see player here, happy to watch, thanks for showing. Yeah. Okay, get my positive bonus. Alright, let's go. Yeah, Testament. I probably spent the most time with Testament, but my best effective character was Ramathal. It might be Dizzy though now. I mean, actually, no. Ironically, Dizzy is probably my weakest character. But maybe not anymore. Get a little tricky for my opponent. Where? Okay. Are the new fish positions good? Yes. Short answer, yes. They're great. Bridget, I spent a lot of time playing Bridget. Bridget wasn't my strongest though. Ramathal was by far the strongest. I did get out of the winners pools in Evo Japan with Bridget though, so there's that, I suppose. Oh, tummy growl. That was a big growl. Let's see that first. Woo! It's an Irish fly swat. You heard that? It's probably the longest stomach growl I've ever had in my life. Or one of the top 10s anyway. Top 3, I think.
You two. Now I just...
Oh, not dead.
No, you don't. No, no.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's go. Top 10 sounds like it's time to treat yourself to some durian and uni. I would love that. Too bad we don't have any at home. Been on the lookout for some good uni in my travels, nothing yet. Well, allow me to be your travel guide when you go to Japan. When are you planning to leave or go anywhere internationally there, Raspberry? Raven. My next trip to Japan is probably September, actually. So if you got some time then, I gotta visit my parents in Vietnam, actually. So I'm doing Vietnam for a week, and then on my way back, I'll hang out in Japan for like 5 days. All right, let's see if they jump back. Oh, jump back. There's the FTs. Not gonna kill. Are you gonna do another travel vlog? I love the last one. I mean, I still have footage. I just took a break from working on travel vlogs, me and my editor. But, yeah, if you really enjoyed it, I'll maybe... I have one more video that we just haven't released yet. The thing is, we're probably going to... well, I'm planning to make a new channel for it. But if you enjoyed that... maybe I'll release it sooner. But yeah, how are you doing there, Soft? Hope you're doing well. There's still like 5 days of my traveling from last time that I haven't revealed, which includes going to the Nakayama race course. Let's go. Up. Yeah, how does Bedman function without light? Well, the salt. Yeah, let's go. I don't know if it's a patch thing, but I feel like 2K2D seems to juggle opponents better. Oh, as I say that. What the? You see that from Batman? What was that? Rollback shenanigans? Oh, safe jump. Nice. Always use protection.
Duel 3.
Oh. That's my bad. KS fish or cage fish? Excuse me. Blocked the overhead, but didn't block. I decided to mash after it. Is that super safe? It seemed like it. It seemed like they used it in a safe situation. Oh, it's too close. My bad. Alright, back to this. That's good control. We're like dancing. Okay, I think I should do P fish. Oh. Let's go. This is a lot. This matchup was a lot of fun. Yo, Ika Stick. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. It's a lot of fun, that matchup. Like when I don't have to worry about wild assault, it feels, I mean, it was the world spinning. Oh, Raven with the testament, let's go. This would be good practice here too. I think I played Raven before. Maybe. Testament got significantly nerfed, as far as I understand. Back off this time. Shit. Oh my god. Shit. Nice. I get a little greedy with my wall stick situation. Oh. Oh, tricky. Nice. I think the bird is faster now? That was close. Oh shit. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, I'm okay. Oh! I should have saw that. I didn't 6-feet it. It's okay. Let's go. Oh dear. That need a fix. Okay, that should kill me, right? That's good killing. Nice. Bainstar says, I want to try this game out again sometime. Yeah, you should certainly check it out. if you like it, if you like what you see. Okay, let's do the KH fish. Oh gosh.
No, no.
Yes, fish. Have you seen any jam players? That's the character I want to lap. Yeah, I've seen some jams. They've seemed pretty good. He seems alright. That fish, though. I don't know why I thought I'd do that. I want a side switch. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Ah, nice. Seven says, I actually picked up the game again for the first time since launch. Sadly, I missed out on Oscar with good mana regen, but I kind of like Dizzy as well too. Damn, I got swept there. I didn't feel like I was getting too outplayed. I just like messed up a few situations. I'll do it again. Let's try to get some matches in. If the Testament would allow it, nice, appreciate it. Think about Testament. Like, if I just play passively, Testament will get me if I'm not actively defending. And I'm like kind of playing very passive right now. So let's change things up. Yeah, I think, yeah, you're right there. This patch does seem to unanimously make the game more fun. There we go. So My turn after that, right?
Quit it.
Alright, let's go. Heat-seeking missile. Eagle 1, Fox 2. I'm just waiting till they fix the ranked issue. Yeah. Yeah. I've not actually danced around ranked a whole lot, but it just makes me feel like I shouldn't. Based on oh shit, nice burst. Based on like the issues I'm already hearing about it. Shit. Oh no. Ah, there you go. Sometimes that tracks enough. Double stain? Oh. Shit.
No, no.
Nostrovia? Does that work? It did. I think that was a mistake. Oh, sure, why not? Burst is gonna build.
No, no.
I was thinking, you know what would be really sick right now would be a wild assault. Pressure string into wild assault, but I don't got that. Oh my. My arms need to stretch. That's right, I need a hydrate too.
Quit it.
Interesting. I think I can super this, right?
Dangerous forces.
panicked and I bursted. And I deserve it. Yo, Numo, how's it going? What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. How you doing, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream. For those who don't know, my name is Nagai, the Guilty Gear OG style, and I play Dizzy, as you can see. Ooh. Caught the back. Oh! I thought I caught the beginnings of an animation there, but I got hit. But yeah, how's it going? What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. My poor biscuit? Yeah, that hit. Mikhail sword from behind. Calculated, right? Alright, GG's there. Alright. Did they FD the backdash? I think that may have been like a rollback thing. Like maybe my computer thought it was a rollback button. Or a button, but it got rolled back to something else. Alright, we'll hang out in the upper park for now. Oh, my poor biscuit. Oh, brisket! Yeah, she can't be plus a million when you do scooter break yo-yo. She can't end block with a yo-yo throw. Oh no. What about the new hover move? Regular roll? Yeah, the short hop. Is that any good? I thought I saw my buddy Jace come up with some cool stuff. Sucks as far as I can see. Okay, fair enough. That Testament teleport is fast. Do you feel it is best to stay away from the ferry? Or maybe just sit on top of it and then react with the grab? I think you can stay on top of it and react with the grab. That's a very valid kind of strategy. Works better offline. We play with a little bit of lag online, so it's harder to react to that. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of Testament stuff, unfortunately, for Testament, I used to play Testament, but a lot of the stuff is like effective online, but not as effective offline. Like the Arbiter sign as a full screen overhead is like, on paper sounds really scary. It's like a full screen overhead, right? But effectively, like if you play in an offline environment against someone who's like just, I don't know, anyone who's like consistently getting out of pools should be able to see, should be able to spot it pretty good. So like if a online, I feel like if you play online and you use strategies like teleport into throw or teleport into ferry and arbiter sign, it's just a little bit rougher playing offline. Like you might gaslight yourself into thinking like this stuff is real because you're winning with it online. This is my experience anyway. You might gaslight yourself. I gaslit myself anyway. And then like on an offline environment, I was like getting blown up. But I think an effective strategy, or at least when I'm playing Testament, when people just sit on the ferry, it's a struggle to like, yeah, like anytime I teleport into the ferry, even if I'm like doing teleport fakes, yeah, I mean, I get blown up. It's like if you do a fake teleport and they whiff the grab, it's not like you've totally won the situation as Testament. It still resets to neutral, right? It just like is a little bit of a cute fake out. Oh. But it like, I think it's rare that I can't, unless this frame data has changed since I last played. Doing a fake out teleport with Testament, it doesn't really do a whole lot other than just like look cute. All right, sure, we'll play 170. It does, you know, like it just resets to neutral anyway. I could be wrong now. I think I might be wrong. 2 less round start. Never played the new Nago. It's got a new bite. Agoriki. Oh, got him. I think we can safely do this. Oh shit. Forgot he can summon demons from the ground. Oh boy. It's just a frame kill. Not FDing. Alright. Alright. Blast him. Hyper beam cannon. Special beam cannon.
It's all thanks to you two. Now I just keep walking.
Gronga says, I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of fighting Bridget. I like... it's better when you're dizzy. Catch him doing that move, right? There it is. My cat. He's a little loud right now. Oh. My internet is like dying right now. Flackley, how's it going? How are you finding a new patch? I love it. This new patch has been amazing, actually. Oh, those meow. Wow. Cat's telling me to go to work. I do have to go to work pretty soon here, actually. I think Digi I think Dizzy is good this patch. I can't say that she's out of bottom 10 category, but she might be out of the bottom 20, somewhere there. Maybe even better. My internet's getting better now. Okay, let's keep it up. Oh yeah, if anyone here is from New York, or not New York, North America. If anyone here is from North America, don't forget to file your taxes, Sister Gronga. That's true. That includes me too. Excuse me. Alright, we'll check Celestial after this again. And I'm doing the dash up dash up 2K6H after after throw, corner throw, or mid-screen throw. But I I forget why I'm doing it. I gotta mix it up with some grabs. Oh, excuse me.
Are you ready?
Maru Ino. Sure. I drink my tea. Okay, maybe we'll have better luck. We'll do one more. We'll queue up once more here, and then maybe we'll have better luck in Celestial. Oh, Kirime, let's go.
Are you ready?
I just ran into you. Did they mention cosmetics to be added? They did mention cosmetics to be added. What did